Hello and welcome to D.A.M.N News. I'm Brittany Lee Part. Today is Memorial Day, and we'd like to start off by saying thank you to the brave men and women who paid the ultimate price in doing their part to protect our country. Without you, we would no doubt not be able to partake in the freedoms we enjoy every day in this country. Now, many of you associate this holiday with the unofficial start of summer and a day you get off from work. But do you really know the history of this day and what it means? Here are some facts to keep you informed about this holiday we celebrate. Memorial Day honors the men and women who died while serving in the U.S. military. It was originally called Decoration Day and began in the years following the Civil War. By the late 1860s, Americans in various towns and cities started holding springtime tributes to these countless fallen soldiers by decorating their graves with flowers and reciting prayers. Some records show that one of the earliest Memorial Day commemorations was organized by a group of freed slaves in Charleston, South Carolina, less than a month after the Confederacy surrendered in 1865. The official birthplace of Memorial Day is Waterloo, New York, which first celebrated the day on May 5th, 1866. They were chosen because they hosted an annual community-wide event during which businesses closed and residents decorated the graves of soldiers with flowers and flags. It became an official federal holiday in 1971. The day originally only honored those lost while fighting in the Civil War. However, during World War I, the holiday evolved to commemorate American military personnel who died in all wars, including World War II, the Vietnam War, the Korean War, and the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Americans choose to observe the day in a plethora of ways, some by visiting cemeteries and memorials. Some people wear a red poppy in remembrance of those fallen in war, and some in a less somber way. And that's by taking weekend trips, throwing parties, and barbecues. However you choose to spend the day, just make sure you do it while practicing social distancing. Now, what would be your first instinct if you saw a bear trying to make its way into your car? Would you punk out and just see what happens, or would you fight the bear off? Well, a couple folks did neither and still won against the bear.
Don't fuck up the Mercedes. Oh shit.
And how exactly do you wash your fruits? What about your strawberries? If you're like most people, you probably just use water, but after watching this next video, you may want to consider a different method.
So how do you wash your strawberries? Usually just in the sink, right?
That's how I do it, but apparently there's little bugs inside these guys.
So what you do is you fill up a glass with water.
Fill it with salt, and after the salt is dissolved, you put the strawberries in. Let's see what happens. I don't know if you can see it. It's moving. There it is. Oh my god, I'm gonna barf. Oh, that's so gross. I am so disgusted right now. Ooh. So I just woke up and the first thing that I thought about was those freaking strawberries. It's not a dream, it's real.
I mean, we're in a pandemic. There's a lot of stuff to worry about. Why I gotta worry about my strawberries? Why I gotta worry about my strawberries? Well, how are you staying accountable during quarantine? Well, I sat down with accountability cheerleader Shataya Figueroa on ways to stay accountable in the midst of a pandemic. Hey guys, so I am here with Shataya Figueroa, the certified cheerleader. And woo! So first of all, before we get into it, Shataya, what is a certified cheerleader?
Well, a certified cheerleader is a woman that rallies herself and others onto victory.
Oh, wow. Short and sweet to the point.
Short and sweet to the point, yes.
And so why do you think this is needed right now? Like, why do women need a certified cheerleader in their corner?
Man, I have come across so many women that are so amazing, so dope, have so many different gifts and talents, but not really using them. And I feel like they lack that support system. And so I always wanted to give what I never really had to the full extent of it. So this is where that comes in from.
Awesome. Well, let's get into it. I know during quarantine, a lot of people are quarantined off. So, they're in their house. There's a potential to get depressed or down, and not even sticking to the goals that you had, originally planned for yourself. So what are ways that people can stay motivated and inspired to accomplish their goals or even set new ones in quarantine?
Well, there's a couple of things. Let's start off with it. Everybody uses the excuse they don't have time, right? Now we all have time. Time is our commodity. So whatever strengths you have, you need to explore it. Whatever talents you have, now is the time to explore that. If you had something you always wanted to do, now is the time to do that. So once you discover that hidden gift again, now you need to set a schedule, because when you don't set a schedule, you are all over the place the next day. So set a schedule for the night before of what you're going to do. After that, you need to really assign different tasks with certain days. So say you rediscovering music again, right? So make it music Mondays. If Mondays are the days that you're going to sing, then you sing. If Wednesday is the day that you're going to write music, then you do that. But you set it up certain days so you'll become all over the place. And another thing that you can do actually during this quarantine is focus on who you want to become. Because there's a lot of things that you have done to get you up to this point. So what are some things that you want to unlearn? What are some things that you want to be better at? If you want to be a loving person, are you showing actions of love? Who do you want to become from this journey on forward? And then another thing to keep you productive is to join my accountability squad.
Oh, okay. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, I'm having a private membership group that is coming up, that's launching Monday, June 29th. I'm so excited about that. Just like-minded women coming together who want to grow in a relationship with God and who want to execute their goals at the same darn time. Every month is something different. There's challenges, there's book readings, there's activities. It's going to be so amazing.
Awesome. So can we get into the price of each? Because I know you offer like different tiers. Can we get into what is offered for what?
Yeah, so we have a $29 tier, which is very affordable for people at this time. And so, yeah, you get a whole bunch of audio, videos, challenges. You get a weekly video chat with other people. You are assigned accountability partners, all for $29 a month. And then there's a $49 a month, and that's basically all of that plus me. So if you want one-on-one time with me, you'll get that for $49 a month.
Awesome. And so I always talk about, this is show number, oh my gosh, I've lost count. It's been so
5.
crazy.
I think this is number 5. I'm watching you.
And I always, I've talked about it before, how Shataya is very instrumental in, helping me to launch this program or this show. So, holding me accountable. When are you going to launch this show? When are you going to launch this show? So she absolutely works. So for the first woman who slides in Shataya's DMs or emails her and says that they're actually interested in this group, I will sponsor your first month for the first bundle that she talks about. So the first woman to slide in to your DMs or email you or emails you, I will go ahead and sponsor that first month. So you have nothing to lose. Right? So how do they get in touch with you via your Instagram? How do you prefer that they, get in touch with you?
Everybody's on Instagram right now. If you're not on Instagram, you need to get on Instagram. So just look at me up, Shataya Figueroa. I'm sure you're so awesome with graphics, so I'm sure it's at the bottom right here. So Shataya Figueroa, slide in the DMs, and let's get you connected.
Awesome. So congratulations, whoever wins in advance, because you are well on your way to accomplishing your goal.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much, Brittany.
Thank you. And in a race between comedian Kevin Hart and Olympic gold medalist and the world's fastest man, Usain Bolt, who do you think would win? Well, the answer may not be as obvious as you think. Take a look.
Okay, guys, so today we're here to settle the beef. Kevin, you consider yourself somewhat of a runner. This man's known to run a little bit himself. Now, looking at the disparity here, we're about 30% in height. So, Kevin, you're going to get a 30-meter head start.
Makes sense.
And then we're just
That
going
don't
to
make
run
any
to the
sense.
finish line. It makes a lot of sense.
It does make sense.
All right.
I don't think so.
What are you talking about? If we're going to do it, we have to do it correctly to where it becomes fair. We can't start at the same time.
Why?
What do you mean, why not? Because
You
you're the
run every
fastest
day,
man in the
though.
world.
But you run every day, though.
Well,
dogs.
I am not the fastest man in the world. So let's make it fair. Give me my 30 meters so I can do what I do best and kick your ass.
All right, so
Let's
there's a
go.
start line up there 30 meters ahead. When you get there, I will blow this horn.
Oh, my God.
On your marks. Get set.
Oh, God damn! I'm a meeting.
I told you it's bad, bro.
I want this ass! Yeah! The fastest man in the world! I'm the fastest man in the world!
I'm still burning, bro.
Kevin's little legs were going, but I definitely didn't expect him to pull through. And this little cutie proves that being a dancing machine has no age requirement. Take a look. Well, that's it for this edition of D.A.M.N News. If you're counting, we're 5 episodes in. So thanks for supporting and watching, and continue to spread the word. We'll see you on Friday. Bye.